Hey guys, it's good to connect with you all. Let me wait for some more time till a lot of people join in. I'm happy to be back again on this new day with a new AMA session where it's the markets have not been that great. I give it to you guys. It's been red, left, right, and center. Been a very tough market. I know a lot of people have a lot of concerns. We definitely had some time to cheer in between, but um, it's a greater greater dip that we are noticing, uh, especially people who are uh, hodling coins like Ethereum, Ripple, Solana, BNB. A lot of alts, ADA, and all this have been greatly down. So a lot of alts have taken a greater hit. I know altcoiners, your worries are increasing. You were waiting for some altcoin movement to happen, but what's happened in the market will definitely worry you. Uh, so let's discuss about all that. What's the reason behind this hit? Uh, why is this happened? Is it gonna be lasting for long, or it's something that we should not be worried much? And is it a opportunity to buy the dip? Something that we'll definitely discuss about. So yes, so a lot to discuss, a lot to talk about, and we definitely will also talk about what happened in the budget session. Not much mention about crypto, but still we'll have a talk about it. It seems to be a very very interesting budget that has gone by with very interesting take by the government where they had worked on the tax slabs trying to target the middle class. So we'll definitely have a discussion about that. Nagarajan, we have good someone joining in with a request. Nagarajan, we request Giottus to enable deposit and withdraw in all coins. Sure, we'll discuss about that, Nagarajan. Good evening, Aaron. Good to see you here as usual. I would definitely like to hear your views, Aaron. I know most of the market is having the same argument on why it dipped. Uh, and and yes, so we'll talk about all that. I think I'll just wait for a few more minutes for a lot of people to join in, and then we'll discuss more on this, right? Yeah, yeah, that 70 percentage tax. We'll talk about it, right? I think we'll definitely talk about it, right? It's a penalty. Um, we'll discuss about that. Um, um, I mean, if it could be a worry for a lot of people who are not disclose their gains. So yes, market rate taxes. I understand. Not the ideal day, but I'm not sure you should be worried about tax here because it is on uh, those assets or gains that you have not declared, right? So I mean, if in scrutiny they find out that you have not declared a crypto gain, then it will be taxed at 70 percentage rate, right? Consider it like a penalty for not declaring the profits, right? So that's majorly about it. I'm not sure if you all should be worried on that front. I'm pretty sure most of you would have definitely declared. So So don't consider that there is been some revision in the taxation. There's no revision that has happened. See, usually even in terms of tax evasions, the tax department might collect interest from you for those months where you had not paid the tax. If you're supposed to pay the tax last year and it's been 12 months, so the tax plus 12 months of interest, plus they can levy a penalty, right? Ideally, it will work out to 60 percentage plus, right? Usually the penalty is double. So in that scenario, this is not nothing new, right? Don't consider that something new has come in. If you had not disclosed the taxation, this is something that you would have paid, right? So it is not new, right? I'm not saying it is good, bad, or it is okay. I'm not saying all that. I'm just saying that don't think that something new has been introduced. Okay, it has already been there. Not just that a proper number has been put up there. Right. Earlier also, if you did not declare tax, there will be a tax plus interest plus penalty. I think that is the same thing. It will work out to the 70 percentage. So yes. Um, so I don't think there is a worry that you should think that there is something new that has come in. Obviously, we suggest everyone should be declaring your taxes. I strongly believe that this market has opportunities for you to grow and get returns even after paying the taxes properly. That is what I would suggest. So nothing new has come in. Hey Ron, market is red. Uh, Tax high. Yeah, I just repeated that. Sorry. Yes, hey Ron, not the ideal market. A master taxation is good for the country, but high tax is not good for citizens. No, I'm with you, A master. I mean, I'll never say high tax is good for the country and all. High tax is also bad for the country, right? High tax will also create a scenario that people don't go spend much. With less spending, there is going to be less economy that is going to keep rolling out, and lesser even GDP in all other counts. We will not do well if you're having a high taxation, right? So yeah, so yes, but just think that don't consider it something new. That is what I'm trying to state out. Okay, now Rajan, may the crypto tax 30% tax on profit is still the government's process or any other change? No, there's no change now, Rajan. It's still the same. All the tax laws have remained the same. They've just made sure that they say that if you're not disclosed your gains, it will be taxed at 70%. That's it. Right? It is just to ensure that everyone pay their taxes properly. And yeah, the way I'm seeing it, even earlier it was the same. If you did not pay tax, and there is going to be interest and penalty and everything considered, which would have worked out to this value. So don't worry much. Lokesh, something. Please add new feature. Provide capital gain report for all customers. Lokesh, this is interesting, right? See, crypto is very, very uh, uh, interesting uh, in the sense that unlike stock market, where if there is a brokerage that you're trading with, you don't move your stocks here and there. In crypto, you have crypto deposits, you have crypto withdrawals, which you have enabled for customers. So we will not be in a great position to say what is the deposit that you made in crypto, what is the price that you bought it. But having said that, the PNL that we are showing is considering all that. What we will try to do is we will try to generate a report by considering certain things, and then post which you can download and change those values later. We'll try to build something like that so that it is easier for you in terms of reporting. We'll definitely do that. Master Play 3, why not set off of losses but tax on profit in the USA is also like this? Can we compare to them? No. Set off of losses is something very unique to the Indian tax ecosystem. Um, Frankly, the way I see it is more than 30 percentage, more than 1 percentage TDS. This is one of the most uh, uh, unfavorable law that is on the ecosystem. There's one of those things that, as an industry, we are also talking and discussing with the government to be removed first. Uh, See, one part is okay. Now, like, I can consider the government is trying to discourage people from doing crypto, and then they are having things like this. But the other part is it also increases the complexity of reporting, right? Since it increases the complexity of reporting, it also creates a scenario where people could go non-compliant, right? So this is one area, even I'm with you, that the government should start relooking it quickly, right? Because I've noticed even customers who want to be fully compliant, who want to be reporting right, even they get so many questions when it comes to set off of losses. Uh, I, I mean, I can assure you that we are working a lot in making the government know. The government understand this. There's been a lot of efforts that is going there, and I'm hopeful that this will be one of the things that could work out for the ecosystem quickly. Okay, Lokesh, INR pair buy sell, USDT pair buy sell, so very difficult to calculate. Bro, I get it, Lokesh. No, we'll try to do something, Lokesh. Uh, we'll try to do something to quickly help you guys out. See, for the time being, we do have certain partnerships. Like, for example, we partnered with CoinX to get your tax reporting done. But having said that, to at least download reports yourself uh, with some calculation helps from our end, we'll try to do something quickly. Thanks, Lokesh. Thanks for highlighting that. It is the taxation that is going to start in few months, and I'm pretty sure you guys will need that. Uh, Garden Resort, good to see you here. What do you think? Bitcoin as a payment, still we need to pay tax for that? Yeah, Garden. So you will need to pay tax. But Garden, guess what? The two things: one, Bitcoin as a payment uh, is something that RBI is not very favorable with it yet. And second thing, I think you'll have to talk to your auditors on the way of treating it. For you, it will be a business income. So I think you can have a different treatment for this, but you need to talk to your auditor and get a proper opinion for that, right? I may not be able to explain it fully without understanding the business model completely. I think a good tax lawyer or a tax auditor will definitely give you a better structure, wherein you can create a structure and have a better taxation on that. Yeah. Buy INR, sell USDT pair, do time TDS cut. Now trade 100 rupees, profit 5 rupees, and TDS cut. No, you're right, Lokesh. You're right. So ideally, what has happened. Now people are considering that 1%, and if you're buying in 100 rupees, people are no more selling at 100.5. They're selling only above 101 because they know that part you'll have to give it to TDS, right? So I think when you buy and sell, make sure it is 1% up than your cost price, right? In an ideal scenario, I know when the markets are down and you're doing a trade, you cannot follow this ideal scenario. Consider the spread of your buy and sell should always be more than 1%, even if you're doing arbitrage trading. This is a spread that you'll have to have for your own trades uh, to make sure that your principal is not low, right? You start with 100 rupees, and if TDS keeps taking your principal, you're left with little to trade. So make sure you do that at least. A master, the crystallization will come at the end of 2025. Your thoughts. So I'll give you a much interesting thought. I'm actually much more confident in terms of India. Now I'm pretty sure you guys would have also noticed the thing that is happening in terms of the position paper, right? Earlier, when earlier when we were trying to understand what was happening on the Ocean paper front, uh, they were saying that it is getting delayed. But now, interestingly, if you had seen the latest information on the consultation paper, Mr. Ajay Sethi, the secretary in Economic Affairs team, the Secretary of Economic Affairs, he said that the consultation paper has not been finalized since they're considering additional input because stance a few countries or a couple of countries have changed. We majorly believe that it is the US stance on crypto, and they're considering also that while giving out their consultation paper. That is very, 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 very good news, right? We know if US whatever is happening is considered serious, then a positive regulations here is also something that we can definitely expect for. And and yes, so my bet is we could start seeing a lot of signs by the end of 20, I mean, before the end of 2025, in moving towards a much more regulated setup, right? With more recognitions coming in on regulations, regulatory front, right? So I consider 2025 to be a very, very critical year. 2025 will definitely have a lot of interventions in the regulatory front. The positive direction is what I think. Manikavi, good evening, Manikavi. Happy to have you. Trump comes, market dumps. Can we attach every crypto move with Trump here after or not? Not necessary. See, now I do understand. I mean, we didn't discuss much about the today's dump. Obviously, I think people who have been following the markets, not just the crypto markets, but the global market. You would know what has happened. Trump has started uh, his tariffs, increasing tariffs for people uh, who are importing to US. So, so that is one big move that has not just taken the crypto market by a storm, but also the global market. The trade globally is also facing some kind of uncertainty because other countries, be it Canada, be it China, they have also said that they will be taking retaliatory moves by increasing tariffs for US imports in their country. But you should also know Trump has also said if they take some retaliatory moves, then US will be going deeper on the tariffs. So it has created a kind of uncertainty among the global market. So when there's an uncertainty, definitely a lot of markets will try to play it safe, right? That is why equity markets are taken ahead. You could have seen this happening since morning. Now, when such a scenario happens, uh, there is also a fear that usually will people will move to a traditional market and start taking lesser risks, right? So that is something we noticed in the crypto markets today as well. But the question to ask is this going to be long term? As I always say that we definitely crypto markets will react to whatever is happening globally, but we will have a path of our own, right? This is not going to have a long term impact on the crypto markets. One of the worries that people have is this will delay interest rates being reduced in US, right? Now, as a matter of fact, today and tomorrow are also critical. A lot of data are coming out, the industrial data and even the labor market data will be out, which is another indicator to say has the market there in US, the inflation has it cooled off, which is very critical because if it has cooled off, then we can think about a scenario wherein the Fed will reduce the interest rates, which is good for the market. If the indication is towards I mean, the market cooling off, which in turn is an indicator of Fed reducing interest rates, it will create a lot of positive effect in the market and which can lead to crypto prices going up. So definitely, it's not going to hurt keeping a tab on today and tomorrow the reports that come out of US on both the industrial data and the industrial growth data and the job markets, how they have performed, right? Now, my bet again, it's going to be short term. The markets crypto markets, and especially they're going to react differently from the traditional markets. Though their initial reactions are going to be similar, I'm pretty sure that we will have a much different path with different inputs, right? See, for example, when there are positive frameworks that start coming out in the crypto space, we're going to start seeing a lot of movement that are going to happen in the crypto space, which is definitely different from what is going to happen globally, right? And generally, right, see, for example, with this trade wars and everything, one of the key things that even Trump has been talking about, or the government is talking about, is stable coin regulations in US. Now, if stable coin regulations come in at the midst of these tariffs, which could definitely help US a lot, in their market, if they focus on that, a stable coin regulation from US is going to have a positive effect not just on the US but also other markets globally, even in India. Right, it's going to create a good setup for other governments to work on it. So we are going to have a much different journey than other markets like equity and other markets. We're going to have a different journey. Saravana Deva, bull run Varuma, Solunga sir. Saravana Deva, we are in a bull run, right? I mean, don't be bothered by these interventions. See, globally also so many things are happening, right? Now, US President Trump coming in created an impact for us. Now we are Bitcoin crossed more than 100K, and yes, I mean now we are seeing a correction which is at less than that, but we did cross, right? Now that is the bull market. Now month on month we cannot have steroids, right? Month on month the market is getting stabilized, right? Whatever said and done, the market is still holding above 95, right? So that is very very critical. Now the crazy markets will start kicking in again. Your altcoins will start kicking in again. We just have to give it more time. This is a very, very newer cycle where a presidential candidate is supporting crypto. So, what regulation is going to bring in, what impact is going to bring in, uh, we cannot expect very, very quick magics. But ideally, my suggestion to altcoiners, the market is red. A lot of coins have dipped. A lot of coins where you felt that the prices have considerably gone up have dipped. I seriously believe it is a good time to start making a good portfolio and start looking out on a better next 1 to 2 month time range on how your portfolio is going to change. So I think this is the time to rejig your portfolio or buy the dip is ideally what I think is the right strategy for now to do. Because I consider this is not a long-term impact on the crypto market, maybe on the global market, which we'll keep having some impact of that, but crypto will have its own run. Is my suggestion. Rajan, yes, so that's my suggestion. I generally believe this is not a long-term impact, so buy the dip is my suggestion. Lokesh, last year my TDS cut 10 lakh and my profit 9 lakh. TDS 10 lakh because profit low and TDS cut 2 times. I understand Lokesh, and see on hindsight, a lot of people have started the trading by thinking that their profits are in TDS and they'll get at the year end. A lot of people have started even changing their trades that way. In a way, it has also helped a lot of people by saving your profits somewhere at least. Now, usual thing about trading, not investing. Trading is about, uh, uh, I mean, cashing out, at the right price points and then holding your profits, right, and taking your profits out. I think TDS is one way of seeing. Maybe it's a way of taking the profits out and keeping it aside. Yeah. Um, Master Player 3 are like all in one place. Like Master Player, I'll definitely consider, how to make it easily downloadable for you all. I'll quickly work on that. Yeah. Kamalnath, how about P2P transaction offline for buying? And Kamalnath, I mean, if you're wanting to have a tough life, tough journey, if you're wanting to have a lot of cybercrime cases, cybercrime issues, if you're wanting to have not a peaceful life, you can try all that. I'm sorry for saying all this. I've seen too many issues that the customers have faced in P2P trades and exchanges even. Now imagine doing P2P trades in offline. I mean, I don't know, for short-term wealth or short-term money. I don't think you should be ruining your life. right? I think do it right. This ecosystem has got a lot of opportunities, right? The growth here, just a year back, what it was, I know year or I mean, some 14 months back, it was just 35 lakhs here. Now we're talking about a crore here. So the market has grown considerably. Now you want beyond that, and you want to do P2P in off chain. I'm not sure what is the use case that you have even. So please don't do it. Please don't ruin your time and effort by getting into a lot of cybercrime issues. So, Sarana Deva, minimum how many X returns Varun Solunga sir, many alka new alka. I mean, I cannot say all that, Sarana Deva. It is about how you are disciplined. If you're disciplined in having in large coins like Bitcoin, Ethereum, I'm still hopeful on Ethereum. A lot of people are holding Ethereum. You will be very worried. But don't worry, that coin has got uh, a lot of tech in it, right? A lot of stuff in it. It will definitely have its comeback, right? So if you're able to hold a good portfolio, like Bitcoin has given every 4 years, and at least it has done 400 percentage growth here. So it is about you. You're able to be long term. If you're able to hold for long term, make the right investment, not just doing only meme coin, meme coin. If you're able to do other portfolios, I think in long term you'll definitely have a growth. Okay, Lokesh, future and option trading starts. Lokesh, yes, I know. I know you guys are being left, right, and center asking me. We were supposed to get out this month, but some final works are all happening here. Um, I'll quickly let you guys know on the launch date. I mean, we are now looking at March for go live, but I'll keep you all informed. Mid of March is the plan that we're having now to go live, but I'll give you guys a better date and a launch time for futures. Yeah. Uh, Kishnath, yes. Kishant, sorry. Hi, sir. Apart from this topic, let me ask you one question. The future hope Giottus will provide. Oh my God, Krishna, that is exactly what I said. No, no, few don't go for that much future for futures. It's there. March is the deadline that we're looking at. Uh, Hopefully, we'll let you to do some futures trading before the financial year end. Anytime you're welcome, Lokesh. Gopinath, how do we proper check our trade data and how do you propose tax team uh, to fix right? We are confused and just help team to follow. See, currently, Gopinath, I mean, anyway, you can download all the reports, right? All your trades and everything you can download. Uh, I mean, see, the one thing what we did was we partnered with some third parties like CoinX, right? Uh, uh, Maybe we'll start giving informations about that again and again now. You can use their service as well, right? Now the other thing I'll also work out is I'll make it even more easier for you to download reports, right? Because there's only one problem because a lot of people do deposits and withdrawals of cryptos. We'll not know what is the price they bought at or sold at. So we'll not be able to give you a comprehensive report, right? That is why we are not able to give you a complete report from our end, right? But I'll definitely try to find a way wherein I can make it easier for you guys to download, and then you can just put in some values of your cost price and everything. And let me try to do something. Can you support on filing tax for crypto? Kamal Kant, see, yes, that is what I was saying. You know, we partnered with CoinX. You can definitely use their service. We don't directly do it, but we partnered with them. You can definitely use their service. Maybe I'll start sending you all mails on the promo code and everything that you'll have to use and registering with them to avail discounts. But yes, you can use their service. I'll definitely ask my team to shoot out mails to you on the process to use CoinX platform. Yeah, so that's on this thing. Yeah, I know a lot of people. I mean, I didn't expect a lot of worries to come on taxation. I generally thought. Uh, See, I was pretty confident that this time there's going to be nothing much on the taxation or anything on crypto front that is going to happen in the union budget. That is why I was not talking much about it. I think in a couple of other interviews on AMAs, I was saying even that maybe nothing is going to happen this time. That's really what has happened. Uh, what you have to worry is if you have you did not disclose your profits, right? Even in that scenario, you were going to get taxed at 70%. And it's nothing new, right? So don't worry about that. Uh, Kamalakant, I'm holding crypto for long term. I'm concentrating on staking mode. How can I know the tax part? See, technically staking, you should consider it like an airdrop. And you have to pay 30% on it completely, right? So whatever you're going to receive, it is your full profit because it run at zero cost. So whatever staking income you get, if you put some 100 rupees worth and then you got 10 rupees income in staking, the 10 rupees, 30%, 3% you'll have to pay tax apart from cess and other things that you have to do, right? Um, Saravanadeva, ETH target solunga sir, useful outcome. ETH is a long-term game, Saravanadeva. I see now. The most interesting thing, frankly, I'll say we did not expect ETH to take such a beating, right? ETH few years back started following a trend which was a bit away from Bitcoin and was having its own growth pattern. Now it looks like even when Bitcoin was going up, ETH did not perform to the level of Bitcoin had performed. But having said that, ETH is a long-term coin. Now, don't hold ETH just for next 2 months, 3 months kind of scenario. ETH is to be held for a year at least if you're looking to get a good positive return, right? Because it is technically solid. It is not going to be extremely moving based on one or two market scenarios. It is going to be based on moving. It is going to be moving based on a lot of adoption that is going to happen, right? And a lot of layer twos, when they start performing, it will have a positive effect on ETH. So people who are all betting that layer twos will do good definitely this year, they should definitely bet on ETH, right? It has got a lot of rub-on effect on ETH's prices. Gopinathi could please how to fix CoinXM agency to. So we'll send you a mail, Gopinath. I'll ask my team to send a information mail to all the customers on taxation, on CoinX and all. We'll definitely ask people to send my team to send a mail to you. I'll ask them to send a mail this week itself so that you can start working on it. Sure, Gopinath. I'll ask my team to mail it so that you can reach out to the team. You can use the discount codes that we provide if you want to avail the services as well. Yeah, so I'll do that. It is interesting. A lot of people are having taxation questions this time. It is good to see that the ecosystem is trying to be compliant. The ecosystem is trying to do the right way. I know taxation, especially due to setup of losses, has made it a bit confusing. I know that. Don't worry. We'll definitely find you the right partners. We'll definitely give you suggestions and options for you to uh, find right partners to file. I get it, Gopinath. Yes, you cannot. A lot of CAs, I even noticed auditors were not good in crypto tax reporting. It is good to take someone who's ran the ecosystem. So wonderful, guys. I think I have quite a few questions, but I have one big takeaway. I need to make reports downloadable to you easily. And if there's a way for me to give you a taxation report that you can further work on, right? I'll do that. I'll definitely work on it this time. Yeah. Gopinathi, thanks. We do follow all applicable laws properly. We don't understand clearly. We need you. I understand, Gopinath. I'll definitely do my best. I'll definitely try to send a lot of information, a lot of scenarios, a lot of better way of you guys to look at your data and download your data. I'll definitely work on that. Uh, we'll definitely get back to you quickly on something. Yes, it is good to see you guys are all wanting to be compliant. That is the main thing to take this ecosystem forward, right? When we are representing to the government, it is important to show that this ecosystem is compliant and is looking for positive regulations. That is very critical, and it's good to see all that here. So yes, so with that thought, I will just give one last communication that I give every week. So you guys know we are running a referral program. It is called the Gold Rush Referral Program. So why is it called the Gold Rush Referral Program? Because we have a referral program that is very deep. Every time you refer a customer and when he does more than 1,000 rupees worth of trade, for every referral you get rupees 200 For every referral that does more than 1,000 rupees, you get rupees 200 each. And all the commission that we collect from them, 60 percentage of it will give it to you, right? On all the customers that you have referred. And not just that, every week we give three gold coins each to three lucky winners. We give away the gold coins. I used to use this AMA to declare the winners. Now we are sending the mails directly to the customers, but I'll also start this practice of declaring the winners here. I try to do it every week, but I'm somehow missing it before coming to the call. So yes, please do use this opportunity. Refer a lot of customers. We would love to have customers who like our platform and then they refer their friends and families. Most or a large part of Giottus has been built with the love and support of customers like you. Most of our customer base is built through referrals and not just through some mindless marketing uh, uh, promos that we do. So yes, so please, we would love to have your referrals. You can also get to earn, and you can also get to win a gold coin, guys. Don't forget. Gopinathi, thanks. I want Giottus app and website to. Hey, Gopinath, thanks a lot. I'm very happy that you have so much of love and affection for us, and we'll definitely work our best to meet your expectation. Uh, okay, lagging in design. Can you do something even limit orders not work as very basic? Acha, so I'm not sure where is the trouble that you're facing in limit orders, but what I'll do is I'll try to see if my team can somehow reach out to you and understand your problems much in detail so that we can go back quickly, work on that, and give you a better experience, Gopinath. So I'll ask my team to definitely do that. So I think that's it, guys. I think I'm not getting any further questions. It was good connecting with you all. I definitely believe next week is going to be great, guys. Next week we're going to be talking about much more positive market, much more positive movements. It's not going to be long term. Don't worry. I think our portfolio is going to look much better. With that thought, I'll sign off this week. It was great connecting with you all. Thank you. Bye bye.